Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Croatia.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the...
Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Now it's Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Raul. It's Makalele. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Pedri. Driving forward. Shot could be on. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So it is still 0-0. Pedri. And it's Lampard. Gives it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Makalele, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Puskás. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rudiger. And Makalele. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Now it's Puskás. Raul. So much time. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kimmich. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. Haaland. And he's there to clear it. Hernandez. Makalele. Half an hour played now. Mbappe. And it's Conte. Here's Makalele. Rudiger. Koundé. And it's Rijkaard. And Makalele. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. He's going for goal! And he hits the net! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Turns back here, probably the best option. Good ball, good take. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Pedri. Davis. And it's Son Heung-min. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hernandez. Conte. Now it's Haaland.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. And that'll be the last act of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Shot at goal! Puskás, who's set up 1 goal so far. Makaleli. And it's Rijkaard. Koundé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Makaleli eases the ball away from him. Now, can they get him? Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Arsenal have their 3rd corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, what a mistake! Cannavaro. Puskás. Arsenal with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Raul looking to add to his goal. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The attendance for
Almost
this
an hour
match
gone.
was 62,000.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Just the keeper to beat! Shoots! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Davis. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, he's onto this. Mbappe, he is onto this. Croatia needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Mbappe. Makaleli. And Hernandez. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Raul. And here's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Haaland has got himself a free kick. Lampard stood his ground strongly. Searching pass he's played there. Now can he find a finish? Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal are coasting towards victory. Raul is the guilty party there. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Raul has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's been given away. Well, that looks a decent chance, surely! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Croatia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 minutes has been indicated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Terrific save by Manuel. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe is flagged offside. Kimmich. That's that, the end. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Puskás picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
In the bins provided.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody,
Win
and
today,
welcome to
and they
today's
will
match.
be up there amongst the elite. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Arsenal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Rijkaard. Davis does well to get it back. Koundé cuts it out. And this is Bale. Referee has just said play on. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now this could be a chance. He's had it taken off him. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lovely pass, but tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Here's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard! Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes to...
It's Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's well positioned. Takes a shot! He's got away with one there. Koundé to Hazard. And this is Puskas. Chips it through. And he's... Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Kimmich. Davis. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. That'll be a throw. Modric. Menu. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Meno clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's had a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposite, and the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they edge themselves ahead. They have it in their sights once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Now it's Puskás, and that could set him on his way. Just a decent chance! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. David, and a chance! He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference.
Oh, what a climb! He won't be happy with that one. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Modric. And he's forced to go back. Konate. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
And it's Modric. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Hazard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea get their fourth corner. Tries to get it clear. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's found the way through. Mbappe! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise.
And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Arsenal 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Now it's Villa. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. He has found the way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that. Mbappe is on it, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Plays it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Modric. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Look at the space here. There's no flag. Quality ball. Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. That is Conte. And smartly reclaimed. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Oh, this is a great position. Chance, surely! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Hazard. Menu does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Out towards the flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Conte, he's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Now then, the ball's come loose. Modric did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Modric. And it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Villa. And this is Bale. Stood up well to him there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Puskas gets through on his own. Conte, spread it left. In with the challenge. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Puskas! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great chance! And he opts to go forward. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bale. Now it's Villa. So what can they make of this? Knocks it into space. Great ball and he's in here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Hazard. Kimmich. And it's been played through. Konate goes sliding in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's that, the end. Arsenal have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Claude Makelele, a player whose name entered the very language of the game, Jim.
Yeah, but his arrival in English football, Peter, I felt was key in taking the title from the previous season's Invincibles. And his first goal in English football was scored on what was the homecoming of the new champions.
Yeah, stoppage time penalty. He missed it actually, but he did score on the rebound.
Yeah, that's right. Not glamorous, nor spectacular, but no less crucial. It pretty much describes him as a player.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Makelele. And Mendes. Sunset. This is Owen. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's gone for the shots. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's in space and looking for options. Makelele. Conte. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hazard, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Kante. Pickford gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Sunset powering forward here. And here's Owen. And this is Hazard. He has found the way through. And here's Hazard. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
He's having a shot! Hazard. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, the ball just... Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Makelele, very much a man of this moment. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. So much time and space here. An uncompromising challenge. No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez. Played out to the left flank. Nicely shaped ball. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's come back out to him. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Hazard. And that's a throw-in. Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Owen. He could be in here. Now this could be a chance. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Azar. And it's Azar. Now it's Azar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Van Basten. Played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Owen. Knocks it into space. And this is Owen. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Conte. Puskás. And it's Azar. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we come
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after
Joel
45 minutes of
Charity
action.
Fund.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And this is Azar. They want to be quick to recover this. It's a threat, and again! This time, surely! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Goal scorer for Arsenal after 49 minutes is...
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Makaleli. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's a good ball. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. This looks promising. He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chance, surely!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Puskás.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Koundé, almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's well positioned here. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Mendes. Well timed, excellent interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Arsenal are down to 10 men. And here's Owen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, it's Van Basten. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Aims beyond the defence. Great, real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Puskás, and he's picked out the run. Van Basten, it's Van Basten! 75 minutes played. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Rijkaard has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Good ball over the top. Puskás! Arsenal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. That is a brilliant interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Kante cuts out the pass. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And a chance! It's a goal! 9 minutes, and we're all square again. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's beaten the last man. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a key interception. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Van Basten taking in the accolades,
Hello,
having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Wedding anniversary.
Arsenal are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. Mbappe making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Oh, well played.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Oh, well measured. Haaland! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Arsenal already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's gone direct.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Guardiola.
Big chance!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi, and that's a good ball.
Goes for a shot!
Oh, it's come loose. That's another chance. Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Bernardo Silva. That's good defending, very good defending. Now, who's going to be first to this? Guardiola. Oh, good take in a good area. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pinches it off him. And this is Messi. Tries to pass it through. Good face-to-face with the keeper.
Shot, surely!
And he's managed to get rid. Fernandes. And Guardiola. Mbappe. Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Fernandes. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball.
Just the goalkeeper to beat.
There's the shot!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that is a little undercooked. Fernandes. Haaland. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. 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 Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal, it's Azar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's good play. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross goes in there. No, that's not going to find its target. Mbappe, always looking for that half a chance. Fernandes. And this is Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Puskas. Azar. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. An uncompromising challenge. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Rodri has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He has found the way through. Bernardo Silva! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And this is Puskas. Bernardo Silva. Saliba. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vardiol. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe looking to run onto it. He is through here! And that's gone loose. It's a throw-in. Out towards the flank. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Messi considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Just off target. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal couldn't have really done much worse. At least now they can rethink their game plan and try to refocus. But I have to say, it's looking very unlikely that they're going to get anything out of this game now.
And we are back underway. Great chance! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
He's had a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. So their fourth corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And it's Fernandez. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Hazard. Conte in with the challenge. Now it's Haaland. And claimed it back swiftly. Puskas. Can he get on the end of this? Puskas shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's through, now is he in? Just the keeper to beat! He's having a shot! No mistake! And they're back in front! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
62,005.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And this is... And the shot! And he opts to go forward. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And this is Puskas. Oh, that's superb.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. That's a little off target. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Arsenal are now down to 8 following the sending off.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the...
Messi! And the ball's come loose here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and...
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. And another try! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is... Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Saliba clears it away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Goes for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nicely weighted ball. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. Azar. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! That's really well manoeuvred. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Little doubt, that is a foul. Azar has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nicely aimed pass. And this is Messi. A lot of space ahead of him. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Puskás does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kante calmly anticipates.
Bernardo Silva really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
And he has been fouled there. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Oh, and he has been sent off, and that can only mean one thing. Well, the law states that once you're down to 6 men, the match cannot be allowed to continue.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information.
So just time for me to...